Welcome back to ciLiving. Most of you are probably enjoying your winter break. Maybe you're starting to get a little bored. Well, if you're looking for ways to entertain your company and the kids, we've got just the place for you today.
Why not consider a fun and creative project that you can get your hands on, get your hands dirty? And joining us is Laura Billamack with the Pottery Place in Champaign. Thanks for joining us.
No problem. I love to be here.
Welcome back. So, remind everybody what the Pottery Place is all about. What are we doing?
Well, it's just a really fun, creative environment. We have people of all ages coming in to get their hands dirty, like you say, and make a creative project. We have really simple things. Our mugs are really popular this time of year, and then we have really not so simple, more challenged things.
Yeah, well, we've got a neat little, I guess, fairy or...
It's a fairy.
Okay.
Our fairies, mermaids, and dogs probably come number 2 to mugs. We have a lot of mugs.
What are some of the other different things available to paint?
Well, we have a lot of summer things like garden gnomes. A lot of people just come in and just do a whole set of dishes for their home. It's nice to serve dinner on something that you decorated and designed yourself.
That is fun.
So what kind of advice do you give people, because a lot of people coming in aren't artists and maybe they haven't used these skills for a while. What do you say is a good way to start?
Well, a lot of times the simple designs are a nice, easy way to get started. These are some examples of, here's a simple design, and this was a lovely Christmas gift from this year made by a little one. And then we also have things that have the design in them, like the fairy or this penguin mug, which is easier to paint because the design is there. And then sometimes people come in and make really intricate things. It really just depends on what you'd like and what kind of challenge you're up to.
Okay, well, I'm up to the challenge of the mug.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't done much detail so far.
I just got started. I'm thinking of what design I want. How long start to finish does a project like a mug take?
It depends, like I said, on your design. Some people can do them in about 15 minutes, others a couple hours.
Just depending on how detailed you want to get, I guess.
Yeah, we just love the time in between Christmas and New Year's. It's a great time to come in with the family and do a mug. There is no time limit. We have people come in and stay for hours, and then others tend to do a little bit faster. Yeah.
Nice.
What do you think of Heather's form so far?
So far, she's doing pretty good.
Would you give her any tips?
Yeah, any tips to...
You know what? You're doing great. We recommend 3 coats because the paint, it's actually an underglaze. It is a little sheer, so we recommend a couple of coats. And usually, like you're right now choosing to go up and down, I would say...
No, that's not right.
No, that's good.
Oh.
The second coat, now if Joe did the second coat, I would say go left to right instead of just to make sure you have enough coverage. But we always have people, we have a great staff at the Pottery Place, a lot of expert painters to help out, so we're always there to help out.
And I remember when I went over there, you guys have those sample tiles, so you know exactly what it'll look like with different coats, and it's very simple to know, oh, it's going to be this shade of green.
Yeah, this is a good example of when you're painting, it might look a little pale and chalky, but after we dip it in a clear glaze and fire it, and it comes out much more brilliant than how it looks right now.
So is it important if you have a mug to paint the inside?
You can. You can choose to paint the inside, like this one is painted inside, or you can choose to leave it plain. It doesn't matter. And after it's fired, all of our pieces are food safe. Dishwasher and microwave are okay as well.
Okay, so once you get it glazed, or once you finish painting, you all take over from there. And then how long does that take?
It's actually pretty interesting. The paint itself is an underglaze. It has to cure and dry for 18 hours. A day or so, and then we dip it in a clear glaze, and it has to again cure for another day, and then it takes an 18-hour trip to the kiln.
Is there any project that you saw and you were like, oh my gosh, that's incredible?
Happens every day.
Yeah.
Every day we have people come in and they just amaze me of what they can do.
Really?
What ages would you say this is really a good idea or a good thing to do for?
Well, of course, I'm going to say all ages, because I think it is great for all ages. It seems like younger kids get a kick out of seeing their artwork on a functional piece for the home. Older people, it's a really relaxing thing to do. So really, I think all ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite thing is I'm not talented in the arts.
You are.
Oh, Heather, you haven't seen me paint, but that's what I love is that you go home with a mug and it has personality, and that's kind of the.
But we do. We always have reluctant artists that come in, and we don't believe them when they say, "Oh, I can't do anything."
Right.
No.
Everyone can. That's
Yes, everyone can.
Remind everybody where you're located and your hours.
We're located right off the corner of Mattis and Springfield, right behind the former Famous Dave's, right next to Confidentially Yours.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, thanks so much for coming in. I'm almost done with my first coat, and then I'm going to pass it over to you.